everyone, I'm Tanaz from Forever Conscious, and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of January 28th. So coming up, we have the big lunar eclipse in Leo on the 31st. This is a supermoon, it's a blood moon, and it's also a blue moon total eclipse. And so basically it's got a lot of potent energy. It's a very potent lunar eclipse. This lunar eclipse, because it falls in the sign of Leo and the sun is in Aquarius, it kind of creates this balance that needs to be created. You see, Leo energy is all about self. It's all about self-development, becoming the ruler of your domain, being the king or queen of your jungle, stepping up into that sort of proud lion-like energy. It's an energy that's very centered on self. And, we need that at times. We definitely have to focus on ourselves. We definitely have to focus on being the king or queen of our own domain. And we definitely need to focus on those personal goals and aspirations. The sun, however, which is currently in the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius is the humanitarian. It's the sign that's associated with what's good for the group. Like, this might be good for you, but what's good for the group as a whole? And that's where a lot of Aquarian energy goes. It's a very cerebral energy. Leo is very fiery, and Aquarius energy is very cerebral and wants us to think about others. It wants us to think about the bigger picture and what's good for the whole. So these are the kind of two opposing forces that are going to be interacting with this eclipse. So you may have to think about how you can balance this. Where have you been serving yourself and where have you been serving others, and is that working for you? Is that allowing you to lead the life that you want? Are you putting too much energy into one and not into the other? So these are the type of things that may be coming up for you as through the next 6 months, because this eclipse cycle goes all the way into July. So this is the kind of theme that you're going to be working with. You're going to be working out, okay, how can I balance myself and the needs that I have with myself, with the group, with the bigger picture at large. So that's kind of the theme, overall theme for the next 6 months. On a more immediate level, this eclipse will be asking us to release. Full moons are always release points. They're completion points. They're points where we can kind of harvest all the work and energy that we've been putting into things and actually reap what we've sown, right? And when on an eclipse, this energy is like tripled or maybe even times 10, So we're going to be feeling that need to reap what we've been sowing and then kind of clear and make way for the new. So that will also be a big, big theme of this eclipse. This eclipse is going to put you where you need to be, okay? Eclipses, so on a normal full moon, you may have to go, okay, I'm going to release this because I've been thinking that, my attitude towards my job, it's not healthy. I'm going to release that. With an eclipse, it's kind of like free for all. The universe will kind of come in and say, okay, yep, you're done with this, out it has to go. You kind of don't have to do any work. It's really just kind of allowing the universe to show you the way. And that's why eclipses are so powerful. It's because they kind of push things out of your way. They kind of release things for you that need to go. So if something slips away for you on the eclipse, if something goes, if something starts to shift and change, go with the flow, because you may not be able to see the bigger picture, but the universe can. So allow. This is really a good practice in just allowing yourself to go with the flow and allowing yourself to kind of just be at peace with whatever is kind of unfolding in your life. And that's kind of what makes an eclipse different to a full moon, is that with a full moon, you can kind of you kind of sometimes have a choice, not always, but you kind of have a choice about what you want to release, whereas with an eclipse, the work is kind of done for you. So it's kind of easy in that sense, but then, it can be daunting to think that, oh no, what's the universe going to kind of take from me? But, don't think of it like that. Think of it like whatever is clearing, whatever is being released is what needs to go for your growth, for you to lead a better, healthier, more awakened and conscious life. So this week, my advice to you is Go with the flow. I have created a ritual which kind of helps to release. It also helps you to kind of tune in to some of the intuitive energy surrounding this eclipse, and you can use it to do some predictions in your life or to kind of think about what's next or where you should be focusing next in your life. So check the ritual out if you feel you want to do it. I'll put it below this video. Go with the flow this week. Surrender. Protect your energy. Full moons are emotional, and eclipses are like that times 10. So if you are already sensitive to the moon, if you're already sensitive to lunar energy, really, be gentle with yourself. Use crystals. Do a white light meditation. Do things to protect yourself and to kind of keep your energy levels and your emotions in balance. All right, I hope that was helpful. I am Tanaz from Forever Conscious. Thank you so much.